Hi, my name is Daniel Thomas, and today is Martin Luther King Jr. Day, which is a day of service. And today I'm going to be reading a book for elementary school kids called Brick by Brick. I chose this book because it highlights the people who built one of the most recognized icons of this nation. Under a hazy, hot summer sun, many hands work together as one. The president of a new country needs a new home, so many hands work together as one. Black hands, white hands, free hands, slave hands. Slave hands dig, saw, and break stone, laying the foundation for the president's home. Rented as property, slave hands labor as diggers of stone, sawyers, and bricklayers. Diggers swinging axes to break up stone, laying the foundation for the president's home. Jerry, Jess, Charles, Len, Dick, Bill, Harry, Jim. Slave hands swing axes 12 hours a day, but the slave owners take slave hands' pay. Slave hands sweat under a bright sun, slave hands toil until each day is done. Chiseling, carving, and transporting stone, slave hands ache, dark skin to white bones. Slave hands blister under a bright hazy sun, slave hands toil until each day is done. Sawyers saw blades through logs of oak wood 7 days a week, where a forest once stood. Alec, Ben, William, Moses, Simon, Peter, Frank, Thomas. Up, down, push, pull, 2 men per pick saw, spraying sawdust until slave hands are raw. Slave hands saw 12 hours a day, but slave owners take slave hands' pay. Slave hands bleed under a hot, hazy sun. Slave hands toil until each day is done. Clay, sand, and water is mixed by young slave hands to create bricks. Nameless, faceless daughters and sons build brick by brick until each day is done. Oyster shells mixed with rock, lime, and sand become mortar for bricks spread by slave hands. Will, Nace, Jared, Manuel, Liverpool, Lester, Herbert, Samuel. Slave hands spread mortar 12 hours a day, but slave owners take slave hands' pay. Slave hands crack under a hot, hazy sun. Slave hands toil until each day is done. Slave hands learn new trade skills using chisels, saws, hammers, and drills. Skilled hands earn 1 shilling per day, reaching slave hands closer to freedom with pay. Brick by brick, slave hands build day by day. Slave hands gain skill. Month by month, slave hands toil, planting seeds of freedom in fertile soil. Freedom has a price in a land of liberty, so slave hands toil to no longer be property. Brick by brick, where a forest once stood, grows the president's home made out of stone and oak wood. Slave hands build and slave hands save. Shillings to be free and no longer a slave. Slave hands count shillings with worn fingertips and purchase freedom earned brick by brick.